How are we doing, guys? So this is one of the very last guitars I get in Fret Friend UK. I have this one in. I took 3 in this week, even though I'm supposed to be closed. We are in June, the year of our Lord 2025. It's the 3rd of 3 guitars I've taken in this week. And I don't know what it is because it doesn't say on it. It's some kind of Jackson dinky or soloist. Now it's a neck through. Which makes me think it's a very good model, but then again I come and look and see that it has Duncan design pickups and a Floyd Rose special, so it is not as prestige as I thought it was, but it is a neck through. What does it say on the back of it? It just says Jackson ICJ 2312283, crafted in Indonesia. Nothing about the model anywhere. Duncan design pickups, so if they're Duncan designed, I'd imagine these are something like the HB 103 or the 103, which I had on a 1992 Hamer guitar. But these pickups are made in, they used to be made in Korea, I don't know where they're made now, but they're Duncan design, so it would be HB 103s or HB 102s. Floyd Rose special. The guy's bought it in, never had a Floyd Rose before, he says. Like it's setting up properly. Well, the bridge is pulling forwards, it's completely out of tune, so I said to him, that's not set up right, I need to set it up properly. So I'm going to set it up. Look at the guitar, so have a look at it. A nice grey metallic finish, silver grey, neck through, very nice, binding on the neck, binding on the headstock, Jackson logo. Nothing else telling me what it is. I would say we've got a master tone and a master volume and it's a 3-way switch. Okay, 3-way switch, Floyd Rose special on there, and Duncan design pickups. Not played it, not plugged it in. The pickups are way too low. We'll sort that bit out right now. We'll bring them up to where they need to be. Let's have a look at the action. The action looks nice. Pickups are way too low. They're sunken into the body of the guitar. So let's bring these up a little bit. Let's bring these up a little lot. That looks pretty good. This one all sunken. I can't really play it because it's nowhere near in tune. So it's something I have to play when I've done the setup. I'll bring those, okay. It's a bit lower than I need it to be. I like to set the height of these with the strings pressed down. Using more of an idea. So that's where I'd like the pickups to be, just about. That's pretty good. We can plug it in and see that, or check that everything's working. I think I should do that right now. Bear with me, guys. So yeah, the second to last guitar I will have in this workshop, unless I take any more in. We are June the 6th today. I'm moving to Canada August the 14th or 15th, so not too far away. Stick this in there and see. This is just to check the electrics are working fine. So bridge pick up, neck pickups off, both on, just neck pick up. That works. Tone. Doesn't seem to do a lot. Tone doesn't seem to be working at all. and is doing absolutely nothing. Let's get it on a clean channel. It's working a little bit. Not a lot of variation there, but it is working, so we'll leave it at that. So everything's working fine, the pots aren't scratching, so the electrics are fine. We'll leave the electrics as they are. So that's it. I'm going to get the strings off. I'm going to get this set up. Obviously I'm not going to use these strings again. I'm going to get this tremolo set up correctly. I don't like these Floyd Rose specials. I used to sell them about 13 years ago. I used to import them, buy them cheap and sell them. And they're okay, but they're not a real Floyd Rose, are they? So let's have a look. We're going to have to get in there, so I'll come back and I'll give an update shortly. So a couple of things that show that this guitar is not of the premium range, and surprising because it's, you know, because it is neck through, is the block on the tremolo with Floyd Rose Special. It's just some composite alloy, and the pots are, don't get me wrong, alpha pots are absolutely fine, but it's alpha pots full size. If this was more of a premium model, you want a real Floyd Rose in there with a real brass block, and you want to see CTS pots or Bourne's pots in there, but don't let that take away from the guitar itself. It is a neck through, it looks stunning. Yeah, so I'm gonna fiddle about a bit. I'm gonna do a setup with these strings, the old strings on, try and get the Floyd Rose set right, see how it plays, and I'm going to check the frets with the strings on. If there's no high frets, I'm going to leave it as is. There's no need for me to change the strings if everything is fine. Obviously, if the frets are, if there's some high frets, we need to sort those out. Strings have to come off and we will replace them. So, back soon. So I'm going to loosen the claws. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I've not done anything since the last bit of the video. I'm going to loosen these claw springs a little. I'm going to move these springs because I don't like them in a diamond formation. I like them to be used straight. You just get better tension that way. It's the way I like to do things. So I'm going to try and move these over one each. Can't get that one off there. I'm going to try and get a flat blade screwdriver in somewhere, if I can. It is a knack to doing this, and I don't want to stab myself in the finger whilst doing it. Okay, there you go. So I've got those that way, but I much prefer it that way. Okay, this one's itching the wood a bit there, but there's nothing I can do about it. So what I'm going to do is, I've got the tremolo set where I want it to be set. I've got it all level. If I can show you there. I've got the tremolo level there. I'm just going to check again the angle. I probably need to remove one or two cards. See where we are. We'll remove one more. Okay, two more. Does that look pretty good? Now I need one more in there. And that's where I want the tremolo to be. It's exactly where I want the tremolo to be. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to really tighten these screws in here. Bring a lot of tension on there. I've not checked the frets. I'm hoping the frets are level. But at the end of the day, if I have to take the strings off, this will know the tremolo is going to be set right. Okay, that was pretty good there. So we've got a lot of tension on those springs now. We've got the claw more or less all the way back. So now if we tune it in, it's just a matter of got that much tension on the claw springs. We can tune it in now, and set the tremolo up properly. So I'm going to get that done. I'll come back when I'm ready. So frets 4, 12 and 19 are rocking. 4, 12, 19, 15, 17, 19, yeah. So I'm going to take the strings off and sort those frets out anyway. There's no way around it. I'll just set the, I'll just screw that in as much, more or less as much as I can get it in, that claw, just so I can get the tuning right on the guitar. I think we'll pretty much get in there. With enough tension to bring everything back. Now these are old strings. I don't like leaving old strings on guitars, but like I said, save them if you can. So I can't save them. There's no point trying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune it in as it is. Check everything. Check the intonation, and then I'm going to take the strings off. Intonation's fine on that one. A little bit flat there. Tiny bit flat. But the intonation, is bang on, so I don't have to worry about the intonation. So what I am going to do is I'm going to remove these strings so we can sort the frets out. So we're changing the strings. I believe these are a 9 set on here. So that's those are loosened enough for me to just snip them off here. These snippers are not the best, but they've done the job. So I'm going to remove this gear. So I'm going to obviously prepare to work on the frets. Give me an update shortly. So a little bit of back bow with the strings off. So we are a standard 4mm Allen wrench on the truss rod. Just going to get the neck dead straight. I've loosened off just a little bit, and that is just about, give me a second, still got some a little bit of relief there. Very, very tiny adjustments, just see where we are. So that is a straight neck. 4mm adjuster, always use the T-bars, always have done. If you can get hold of them. So we have a dead straight neck. I'm going to grab a pen before I continue. Just a whiteboard marker, it's not a permanent marker. And we're just going to check the frets. Now I would say frets 4, 12 and 19 were high. We're going to go straight down the middle first before we check the edges. So 4 with a straight neck is fine. That's not. So 4 from this side all the way across. 6, pretty much the same in the same area. What we're going to do with these is we're going to knock them back in. I've got to check all three areas, both edges in the middle. So 12 just in the middle there. So quite a few with high spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is 5 so far? I'm going to probably use a different colour marker because this is just rubbed it off. 19 in the middle. And they're pressed in at the factory. I don't think they're glued in. 21, a little bit there. I don't think we glue them in, so they come a little bit unsuited sometimes in certain areas. Could be change of atmosphere, change of heat, to change the continent, because they're not made. It's not made in Britain. So we have a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 high frets. I would normally recommend a fret level, but we'll try and knock these back in and hope they're relatively straight. A cushion underneath the neck. I'm going to hit them with a fret mallet with the nylon side, not the brass side. Don't want to damage the frets. Nylon side. And we're just going to tap them down and see if we reseat. And we'll check each one. That's seated nice. You'll find that this will work. Will they spring up again? I don't know. Still high on the edge. Well, we're knocking in absolutely fine. Still high. Last two. Still high. When it's still high, after a good 3, 4, 5 hits, we are going to hit it with the file. So we're just going to check where. Pretty much all the way across the middle. I'm going to hit it with this file. Great piece of kit. Can't remember where I bought this. Somewhere in Asia, I think. It's a great piece of kit. And the great thing about it is this arc here means you can just work. You can even work over the body with this if you want. So I'm just going to check again. It's not the right one. There's the right one. I need some more work. great thing about this file is it will leave it crowned. The arc will be intact. It's still high in the middle. Interesting. I forgot which one it was. It's 15 on it. Yeah. We'll get there. It's just that middle part now. Let's get closer. Still high. And we've got it there. That's right. Now we've got the right height. It is level with all the others. We're just going to hit it with a little bit of steel wool to polish it up. And that one's done. 12th fret next. Nice. Always support underneath the frets you're going to hit. A lot better. Just a little bit of the edge there. Seated nice. And number 4, the last one. Just a little bit high still. Will these stay there? I don't know. Just a little bit on this one, a little bit of work. And that one's there. Same again with this one. So a couple of frets, small additional charge for those. But that's the frets now at level. So I can bang some new strings on, get it set up. So my mistake, boys and girls, the guitar is a Jackson Soloist. Now I don't know why, I just always assumed the Soloists were a higher spec, and I didn't think they were, I never knew they were imports. So this is import Soloist. So that changes the way I think about Jackson guitars. I always thought Soloist was more of a prestige model, but maybe I'm wrong. This is just made in Indonesia. Needs clean, it's got some, I don't know how much gore on it. splatters of some sort or other. So just a three-way switch and a Floyd Rose Special. So to me that's just a standard import guitar to me. Anyway, I'm going to restring this in a minute. Just got to go across the frets again with fret rocker and see how level we are. I have heavily worked on 2 frets, so to recrown and polish them. I like that one in, but it seems to have popped out again, or I didn't notice it before. That's fret number 2. So we're going to give it a... Ross the dog is just behind me. Doesn't like me banging about. Put a rock on the edge of that one. So the frets are not superbly seated, they're not glued in, I don't think. A bit of a rock there as well. In the old days I'd have said, we'll knock these in and we'll do a complete fret level. And maybe get back to doing that when I'm in Canada, but these are just quick setups, get it playing, type of affair. A little bit of box here. I don't know what's happened to quality control over the years. That's even looking a bit there. But it's not that good nowadays. I bet if I really check the level of these frets, I can find about 10 with a rock on there. So I'm going to restring that back up as it is. They're about as level as I can, they're about as level as you need them to be, is what I'm saying really. So that's one I polished and recrowned and polished there. Guitar's got a pen on it. Can't remember the other one. But anyway, they're level enough, so to speak. I'm going to charge them £75 for this one. I don't know why that tremolo has moved down from there, but it has. So I'm going to add some more business cards under there. I need that to be level. Because it's just been sat there a few days. See where we want, see what it's saying. Okay, so we're going to need some more business cards in there. What do we have? I saw old ones knocking about. See what we've got here. And that's still not enough. Another 2 business cards should be it. That's all I've got up here anyway. Let's see where that is. Oh, that's probably 1 business card too many, so I'm going to pull one out. See what we've got there. And that is a Floyd Rose level. So I'm going to put some strings on this. I'm going to set it up. And it's going back to its owner. So guys, Jackson Soloist all done, and I didn't know it was a soloist. I knew the neck through thing threw me. I thought it's got to be something prestige, but then I saw it's got a Floyd Rose Special, the Korean cheaper made version, and then it had Duncan design pickups. I thought, well, it's not as premium as I thought, but I was still puzzled by the neck through. It is a Jackson Soloist. They must be doing an import, or have they always been imports? Have they always been imports? I don't know, but anyway, spectacular looking thing. Lovely grey sparkle. Her sharp tooth inlays, binding on the neck and headstock. Floyd Rose Special, which I've set up. Duncan designed pickups, which I would guess would be HB 103s. At a 3-way, master tone, master volume. I've set the tremolo up. It is set perfectly level. So you've got dive bomb and pullback on there. The tremolo arm is here, and this is the second to last one I'll do ever in England, Fret Friend UK. I've still got one more to do, the Strat parts caster, but there you go, this one's all done. That is it. So until the next one, as always, and the next one will be the last one. It is the last one, and let me tell you something, you're in for a treat. Keep your eyes peeled for the last one I ever do in England. It is only a pink Squire Strat. It's a really cheap version with cheap tuners, cheap everything. I'm going to do something special on it, free for the owner. So I'll let you know more about that. So make sure you check my last England video. This is the second to last one. I had 3 guitars in last week, even though I'm short, I still took 3 in last week. If people contact me and I can do them, I'll still take them in. So, but this is the second to last one in England as far as I know. I'm here for 9 more weeks only. So we are today, we have the 9th day of June, year of our Lord 2025. This is Victor Kroll signing off for now. Till next time, as always, God bless you. Be good to each other. And I'll see you in the next one.